Hello YouTube, welcome back to Guitel Speaks. I know it's been a long time since I last posted. I've been pretty occupied between going back to school and working. Crazy priorities. But I'm back and I do plan on posting a lot of different content. You can also follow me on Instagram at Guitel Speaks. I do have content daily, inspirational quotes. You could read them, or you can leave comments, send me a DM or whatever. Or if you're going through anything, send me a message. I have no problem helping or listen to you. But without further ado, let me start talking about one of the topics or one of the thoughts that's been on my mind as of the latest. Why do people waste their talents? And the reason of that thought, or the question rather, is because of how often that we want to do something, or we want to thrive to try something, and we actually don't do it because we have the fear of failing, or whatever the case may be, or life doesn't allow us to. Life doesn't allow us to do a lot of things. Not everybody is rich, because if life allowed everybody to be rich, everybody will be rich. But what's important is about how we strive to actually meet a certain goal. But why is it bothersome to me? It's bothersome to me because I know people who have great ideas, great thoughts, and we just watch these thoughts just like die down and wait till somebody come up with these ideas like 10 years, 5 years down the line. I see this thing like quite often for a 29-year-old. But I just have a few suggestions on how people could actually try to fix that. Because if you sit down and you think about it, right, we waste our energy on like toxic situations. We spend more time eating and sleeping. We spend a lot of money going out. We don't invest within ourselves. Like, people tend to like to invest into their looks rather than into like their intellectual, like, it's right here, everything is right here. Or to actually invest it in a craft, like, even though if it's come as something small as sewing, you could sew something you could sew and make not sew, but knit. You could knit something as small as knitting, because I've seen a lot of people here in New York City knitted on the train, and I think that's actually the coolest thing ever. Because you could hey, I'm cold today. Oh, it's gonna be cold later on. I'll knit me a nice little scarf. And guess what? You could make a collection of scarves, and guess what? You inspire people, which leads to my next point. You are here on this planet to inspire and to push people. That is your job in life, because no matter what aspect or what walk of life that you actually walk on, you are helping somebody. You are like, if you work in the restaurant industry, you are helping somebody, you're feeding somebody, and the food that you make and the way that it looks, the way that it tastes, is making somebody happy. If you're an artist, right, the paint, like, let's say you're a painter. I'm talking about painter because my brother-in-law, he's a pretty good painter. This is not my work. I just want all you guys to know that this is not my work. I am not this good at painting. He actually teaching me how to paint, and I actually really suck at it somewhat. But if you're a painter, like, you would look at an art piece and you'd be like, oh, this is so inspiring, and so on and so forth. Like whether you work in law or you work as a teacher, that's why you have to respect, and also teach, or not teach. Let me not use the word teach. You have to respect, and also, I meant respect. That's exactly what I meant. I could cut it, just I'm cutting. You have to respect the talent that person have, or the skill set that person have, to actually be able to excel at a certain profession. That person was a toxic. Nobody wakes up and be like, hey, I want to be a teacher. Like, everybody knows, like, well, when they were younger, they're like, oh, I'm gonna be an astronaut, oh, I'm gonna be a policeman, oh, I'm gonna be a firefighter. But nobody actually knew how they're gonna be a firefighter. Like, ask a doctor how you became a doctor. They actually put the time in to actually become a doctor. It's about the skill set, determination, the courage, and so on and so forth. Also, how much time do people really put into building a craft, or building a talent, or building into themselves? To me, no, I don't want to say that. But to me, it's very, very, very little. From where I came from. Like, a lot of people just tend to be like, just, I'll do this tomorrow. They procrastinate. Procrastinate is like the biggest human disease. It just makes you become stagnant. And like, stagnation is it's a killer. It's really a talent killer, a skill killer. Because imagine how much people could actually honestly do if they were able to inspire and push and do with their talents and their skill that's actually been given to them or that they actually do have. We've seen young kids play piano, they inspire. We've seen young kids draw, we see young kids rap. We see young people who are coming with like formulas to make like different type of text or different type of computer. Imagine how much more skill they would have if they actually reach their highest peak of potential, you know? So the point of the video is to like, guys, please, I beg of you. I mean, I don't know if I'm anybody to you, which I am nobody to you. Please do not waste your talent, you know? Just practice these few things. Practice, try to like sleep less, eat less. I mean, invest in yourself more than investing in something that's not gonna be good for you in the long run. You know, people tend to like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this because it's gonna give me a unique look. Like, if you sit down and think about it, if everybody's really unique, who's really different? You know, so honestly speaking, please stop wasting your talent, because I think like if you as an individual stop wasting it, like you could also inspire somebody to actually do what they want to do, you know, whether it's art. Like don't try to downplay somebody who want to be an artist. Don't try to downplay somebody who wants to be a garbage man. How would you know that like him being a garbage collector, he doesn't come with the brightest idea to actually help save waste here in America, which we all know that's actually a problem right now in this country. You know, recycling or whatever the case may be. Like there are great minds and great ideas out here, and we should not be wasting it, because we are living in a time where it's like innovation is actually key. You know, we are past this whole traditional phase where it's like, okay, let's do everything the traditional way. I'm not saying tradition is bad, so don't get me wrong here. What I'm saying is that, like, you know what, we could still keep tradition, but at the same time be innovative at the same time, where it's like, all right, it's time to actually try a different approach on how to do things, and we shouldn't be afraid of taking these steps, you know. But that's all I have to say for today. You know, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up if you like it. You know, you can hit the thumbs down if you don't. As well, if you have any topics or anything you want to hear my take on, you know, you can shoot me a comment or post it in the comment. You can also email me at guitelspeaks@gmail.com, and I will reply, and I would love to listen to, you know, comments, constructive criticism, because that's how you build a proper community, is of being able to actually take constructive criticism and build upon it. Because, you know, like, I may be seeing something that I think that I'm doing right when I'm really not, and like to me it might look good, but somebody could point something out and like, you know what, you could do this and that better, and it becomes better, you know. Like, so don't be afraid. But I will hear from you guys soon. Like I said, don't forget, subscribe, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, and hear from you guys soon. Later.